Here's why men cannot get enough of Sigma females. Step into the intriguing world of Sigma females, those fascinating individuals who defy easy categorization and break away from the typical expectations of society. In a world where fitting in is often valued above all, Sigma females shine brightly as true originals, earning both admiration and curiosity from those around them. In this exploration, we will dive into what makes Sigma females so captivating, revealing why they grab the attention and admiration of men with their unique mix of independence, intelligence, and enigma. From their bold self-assurance to their reluctance to commit, every trait of the Sigma female personality reveals why they are so intriguing. So, get ready for an adventure full of surprises and insights as we uncover the mysteries of Sigma females and learn why they are so irresistibly appealing to men. Imagine a woman who follows her own path, sets her own pace, and dances to her own music. This is the essence of a Sigma female, remarkably independent to the point that it might even seem daunting. She doesn't rely on social groups or define herself by her companions like other girls might. Instead, she's a lone wolf, navigating through life's journey with a confidence that both inspires and shakes others. Why is this so attractive to men? Consider this. In a world where most people are searching for their other half, the Sigma female stands alone, complete and self-sufficient. There's something very appealing about her ability to be entirely self-reliant. It's as though she doesn't need anyone else to affirm her value or bring her joy. She is truly her own person, and this kind of independence is deeply respected. But there's more. Her independence isn't just a trait, it's almost overwhelming. It's as if she has built a fortress around herself, keeping the world at a distance and allowing only a few close. This is what draws men in. They see her, so confident and unashamedly herself, and they can't help but be curious about what it would take to get close to her and gain her trust. It's definitely a challenge, but it's an exciting one. Men are captivated by the prospect of being the one to solve the puzzle, to decipher the enigma that is the Sigma female, and to discover the valuable secret she holds. They aim to be the rare exception, the one person she allows into her life where others have not succeeded. That's what makes the idea so alluring. This attraction goes beyond mere physical appeal or common interests. It's about the excitement of pursuit, the task of winning over someone who is so fiercely self-reliant that she seems almost untouchable. It's about proving their worth to earn her regard, and eventually enjoying the benefits of her independence while being an important part of her life. In short, men are fascinated by Sigma females because they symbolize the ultimate challenge, not in terms of control or domination, but in terms of gaining mutual respect and admiration. They aspire to be the ones who can stand with her as equals, sharing in her self-sufficiency while also establishing their own place in her world. And that's a dream worth pursuing, no matter how challenging it might appear. Let's talk about the mental capacity, the kind that buzz, crackle, and make you pay extra attention. This is what Sigma females offer, not only their looks, but also intellect that might make you think of Einstein. Well, maybe not exactly like Einstein, but you get the point. Men find Sigma females refreshing because they cut through the monotony of dull chats and cliché small talk. These women don't just nod and smile, they interact, they probe, and they challenge what you think about nearly everything. Picture sitting with a woman who doesn't just chat about mundane things like the weather or her latest meal. Instead, she dives into discussions about quantum physics, explores existential questions, or ponders the meaning of life, all with a vibrancy and eagerness that is completely captivating. All of a sudden, what could have been a dull dinner date transforms into an exciting debate, and you find yourself captivated by every word she says, trying to keep pace with her quick-thinking mind. But it's not just her intelligence that grabs you, it's how she uses it to provoke, challenge, and inspire. Sigma females don't just drift through life, they're driven to broaden their knowledge and stretch the limits of what's achievable. And men are naturally attracted to that kind of passion and determination. It's a test of patience, persistence, and true connection. For those willing to take on this challenge, the rewards can be extraordinary. Essentially, men are attracted to Sigma females because they embody the ultimate challenge, not in terms of domination, but in achieving mutual respect and understanding. They want to be the ones who can break down her barriers, warm up her reserved demeanor, and show her that love and openness are signs of strength, not weakness. For those who manage to do this, the journey is more than worthwhile. Imagine a woman who is like a wild, untamed storm, unpredictable, powerful, and deeply intriguing. This is the Sigma female. She is far from the typical girl next door. She's a dynamic force, and men are naturally attracted to her compelling presence. Why? Because there is something irresistibly thrilling about someone who lives life on their own terms, someone who follows their own path, regardless of others' opinions. Sigma females aren't hesitant to voice their opinions, pursue their aspirations, and lead life on their terms. Men find this kind of freedom utterly captivating. It's like trying to grasp a bolt of lightning. Thrilling indeed, but also a bit risky. Sigma females don't conform to simple categories or abide by societal norms. They carve their own paths in life, leaving a dazzling trail behind them. But it's not just about the thrill of being with someone so unpredictable. It's also about the sense of adventure, of discovery, and of living life fully. Sigma females offer a refreshing change in a world that can often seem restrictive and oppressive, and men yearn for the freedom that comes with being near them. They long to be caught up in the storm of her enthusiasm, to dance under the shower of her dreams, and to climb to new heights fueled by her drive. Sigma females aren't just partners, they're allies in the most exciting journey of all, the journey of life. And that's what makes the fantasy so alluring. It's not just about being with someone who's attractive or intellectually engaging. It's about being with someone who ignites your soul, wakes up your inner spirit, and reminds you to live life boldly and without regrets. In essence, men dream about Sigma females because they symbolize the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the usual, from expectations, and from the daily grind. They want to be with someone who dares to be true to themselves, regardless of what others might think. And for those bold enough to dive in, the rewards are unimaginable. Ever met someone who moves to their own rhythm, unconcerned about fitting in or following the pack? That's the Sigma female, a refreshing presence in a world that too often seems like it's just repeating itself. And men are irresistibly attracted to her distinctive allure, attracted like magnets. Why? Because there exists something incredibly attractive about someone who doesn't conform to societal norms or expectations. Sigma females aren't interested in adhering to the rules or keeping up with the latest fads. They're more focused on blazing their own trail, one daring step at a time. It's like trying to grasp a shooting star, brilliant, thrilling, and just slightly out of reach. Sigma females don't just follow their own rhythm. They lead the way, turning heads and winning hearts wherever they go. But here's the crucial part. It's not about being different just for the sake of it. It's about being genuine to oneself, regardless of others' opinions. Sigma females aren't hesitant to voice their opinions, defend their beliefs, and shake up the conventional ways. And men find this authenticity incredibly appealing. They want to be with someone who is completely themselves, someone who doesn't feel the need to wear a mask or play a role just to fit in. Sigma females are like a breath of fresh air in a world that often seems dull and oppressive, and men yearn for the sense of freedom that comes from being around them. They seek inspiration, a challenge, and a reminder that life is too short to spend trying to please everyone. Sigma females are like a beacon of light in a sea of darkness, drawing men to their warmth and brightness, like moths to a flame. In short, men are captivated by Sigma females because they embody the ultimate freedom, the freedom to be oneself, to choose your own path, and to live life on your terms. They want to be with someone who isn't afraid to stand out, someone who is bold enough to be different in a world that often seems monotonously similar. And for those daring enough to dive in, the rewards are immeasurable. Imagine a woman who doesn't judge her value by the size of her closet or the cost of what she owns, but by the depth of her experiences and the quality of her relationships. That's the Sigma female, a minimalist in a world filled with too much, and men are drawn to her simplicity and substance. Why? Because there's something deeply attractive about someone who prioritizes real value over appearances, who sees beauty in simplicity, and who lives life with purpose and deliberate action. Sigma females aren't caught up in following the latest fashion trends or accumulating wealth. They are more focused on building a life filled with meaning and satisfaction. It's like searching for a diamond among costume jewelry, rare, valuable, and much more significant. Sigma females don't rely on luxury cars or high-end fashion to feel confident. They find happiness in simple pleasures, like a serene walk in the park or a deep conversation with someone close. But it's not just about living simply, it's about living a life that's meaningful, a life driven by passion, purpose, and genuine connections. Sigma females aren't hesitant to release things that don't bring them happiness or value. They understand that true contentment comes from within, not from what they own or their social standing. And that's what makes the allure so powerful. It's not just about being with someone who is physically appealing or mentally stimulating. It's about being with someone who is stable, focused, and fearless in following their own rhythm. Sigma females are like a refreshing change in a world that can often feel overwhelming and restrictive, and men are drawn to the sense of freedom and genuineness they exude. They seek to be with someone who is wholly themselves, someone who isn't scared to live according to their own rules and blaze their own trail. And for those fortunate enough to find such a person, the rewards are immeasurable. Essentially, men are fascinated by Sigma females because they embody the ultimate form of freedom. Freedom from the pressures of consumerism, from the constraints of materialism, and from the relentless quest for more. They desire to be with someone who understands that real richness comes from within, not from the things we possess or the brands we display. And for those insightful enough to realize this, the experience is more fulfilling than they could have ever anticipated. Imagine a woman who enters a room with a type of confidence that captures everyone's attention, not because she's the loudest or the most extroverted, but because she's unapologetically herself, imperfections and all. That's the Sigma female, a true embodiment of self-confidence that leaves men captivated by her presence. Why? Because there's something incredibly attractive about someone who understands their value, walks confidently, and isn't shy about making their presence known in the world. Sigma females don't spend time worrying about others' opinions. They're too occupied living life their way, and men find this kind of genuine strength and authenticity very appealing. It's like trying to fight the force of gravity. Impossible, yet completely captivating. Sigma females don't rely on others for approval to feel confident. They recognize their own value and are not hesitant to show it off. But it's more than just confidence. It's about being at ease with who you are, imperfections included. Sigma females are not scared to accept their flaws or celebrate what makes them unique. They understand that true beauty comes from within, not by fitting into society's strict molds of perfection. And that's what makes the dream so enticing. It's not just about being with someone who's good-looking or mentally engaging. It's about being with someone who exudes confidence and self-assurance in every aspect. Sigma females are like a refreshing change in a world that often feels constricting and critical, and men cherish the sense of freedom and acceptance they get from being around them. They seek a partner who isn't afraid to be true to themselves, someone who embraces both their quirks and their imperfections, and someone who recognizes their own value. For those fortunate enough to find such a person, the rewards are immeasurable. In essence, men are drawn to Sigma females because they embody true confidence. Not in a boastful or overbearing way, but in a calm, understated manner that speaks louder than words. They want to be with someone who is sure of who they are and isn't shy about showing it, flaws and all. For those insightful enough to see this, the experience is more fulfilling than they could have ever anticipated. Imagine being with someone who always keeps you guessing, whose every action feels like a twist in a thrilling novel. That's the Sigma female, a master of unpredictability who keeps men intrigued at every turn. Why? Because there's something incredibly exciting about someone who won't be confined, someone who keeps life vibrant by always bringing the unexpected. Sigma females love to mix things up, step away from the usual, and go with the flow. Men are naturally attracted to their thrilling and adventurous spirit. It's similar to the thrill of a roller coaster ride, exciting yet a bit scary. Sigma females don't stick to a set plan or follow the usual rules. They lead their own lives and pull you into their exciting world, ready or not. But it's more than just the thrill of unpredictability. It's also about the deep bond that forms when you tackle life's ups and downs together. Sigma females are open to showing their softer side and aren't scared to be vulnerable. They understand that real closeness comes from sharing openly and honestly with each other even when it's tough. This is what makes the connection so captivating. It's not only about being with someone who's good-looking or smart. It's about being with someone who challenges you, nudges you out of your comfort zone, and brings you to life in ways you didn't expect. Sigma females offer a refreshing change in a world that can often seem dull and repetitive, and men cherish the new energy and adventure they bring. They seek a partner who keeps things interesting, who makes them laugh, and who shows them that life should be lived fully and with passion. For those daring enough to dive in, the benefits are immense. In essence, men are drawn to Sigma females because they embody the ultimate adventure, a storm of excitement, surprise, and intense emotion that sweeps you up and takes you to places you never imagined. For those wise enough to join in, the experience is more thrilling than they could have ever thought. Picture being with someone whose dreams and goals shift like a kaleidoscope, always changing and never settling on a single clear direction. That's the Sigma female, a dynamic mix of drive and unpredictability that keeps men fascinated and hooked. Why? Because there's something incredibly attractive about someone who breaks free from normal expectations and welcomes the unknown with enthusiasm. Sigma females are like shooting stars, bright, captivating, and slightly hard to catch. It's similar to trying to capture lightning in a bottle, thrilling for sure, but also a bit intimidating. Sigma females are fearless in dreaming big and pursuing their goals with boldness. They are energized by the excitement of chasing what's not yet known. But it's not just about where they're going, it's about the adventure itself, the highs and lows, the unexpected turns, and the moments when they learn more about themselves. Sigma females might not have their lives laid out in tidy plans, but they're eager to explore, to try new things, and to let life guide them. And that's what makes them so enticing. It's not just about being with someone who has everything figured out or knows precisely what they want. It's about being with someone who welcomes uncertainty and is ready to take risks to follow their dreams. Sigma females are like a refreshing breeze in a world that can feel overwhelming and restrictive, and men long for the freedom and adventure that their company brings. They seek partners who are fearless in dreaming big, taking risks, and embracing life wholeheartedly. For those bold enough to accompany them on their path, the rewards are immeasurable. Let's dive into the profound depth of their emotional intelligence, a treasure trove that keeps men not only interested, but deeply connected. Imagine a woman whose understanding of emotions runs so deep, she navigates complex feelings with the ease of a seasoned sailor in calm waters. This isn't just about recognizing emotions, it's about harnessing them, transforming potential turmoil into serene landscapes of understanding and compassion. This emotional acuity is not merely for show. Sigma females employ their emotional intelligence as a beacon, guiding both their own interactions and those they engage with toward more meaningful and fulfilling connections. It's this mastery over the emotional spectrum that draws men into not just admiring them, but also desiring the tranquility and depth they bring to relationships. It's like finding a safe harbor in the stormy seas of life, very reassuring and inviting. But the intrigue of the Sigma female doesn't stop at their emotional prowess. Let's venture into their enchanting aura of mystery. Unlike the open books we often meet, Sigma females are like novels with multiple layers of intrigue. Each conversation with her reveals a new chapter, unexpected and utterly captivating. This perpetual unveiling keeps the curiosity piqued. Men find themselves drawn to this ongoing discovery, each layer peeled back, revealing a richness of character that is both rare and intoxicating. It's not just their emotional and mysterious nature that captivates. Their independence also plays a crucial role. Sigma females cherish their freedom fiercely, living life on their own terms and crafting a path that's uniquely theirs. This independence isn't about solitude, but about the strength to stand alone and the courage to make choices that resonate deeply with their true selves. To a man, this trait is not only attractive, but also inspiring. It speaks of a partner who is an equal, a companion who complements rather than completes. In the world of Sigma females, even their hobbies and interests add layers to their allure. They might delve into painting, allowing their emotions and thoughts to splash colorfully onto canvas, or perhaps they're into rock climbing, scaling heights both physically and metaphorically. These activities are more than pastimes. They are reflections of their multifaceted personalities, each one providing a glimpse into their rich inner worlds. Men find these glimpses thrilling, a promise of endless adventures and discoveries that lie ahead. Simply put, men are drawn to Sigma females because they embody the thrill of the ultimate adventure, filled with excitement, unpredictability, and boundless opportunities. For those bold enough to accept the unknown, the experience is far more fulfilling than they ever thought possible. As we conclude our journey into the realm of Sigma females, one fact stands out. They are far more than just a stereotype or a tag. These exceptional women represent true authenticity, independence, and strength, going beyond what society typically expects or assumes. Throughout our exploration, we've discovered many reasons why Sigma females are so intriguing to men, from their strong independence to their mysterious charm. Each part of their character reveals the intricate ways in which people connect and are drawn to each other. Yet, there's a deeper insight here. Sigma females show us that real beauty doesn't come from fitting in, but from being true to who we are, imperfections included. They inspire us to break away from what society expects and to bravely create our own paths. As we conclude our journey, let's remember the valuable lessons Sigma females teach us: to cherish our uniqueness, hold on to our independence, and embrace the journey of staying true to ourselves. After all, being genuine is what truly captures both the heart and the soul. Thanks for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one. As always, until next time.